Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation. Have been around for about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency. And all our citizens hold our currency, so it'll benefit all our citizens. And you can be a citizen if you're not already. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Just come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. Okay. Excuse me. Once you become a citizen, you'll understand that we are a non-separatist organization. In other words, we don't see differences in people that we can pigeonhole them because they're male or female or black or white or speak German or French or whatever else, we just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together by an almighty force, and all individually unique, having something unique to offer our community, therefore of equal value to every other member of our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that non-separatist ideology, and we'll have that as we're getting started in just a moment. After our opening prayer, which is what we always start with, and that's to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure because you bought the house or paid off your credit cards or whatever else you may get that buzz from, but that inner peace and joy, bliss that is always with you. You'll have ups and downs outside of your control, if you like, but underneath it all, you will have that contentment, that happiness, that bliss. That is, if you follow the path to true happiness. You can't buy it. There are a lot of people very wealthy, still struggling, still looking for something. They don't know what it is and they don't know how to get it. And it is that true happiness in life you can only find through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So you don't have to chase after money, which is very difficult and stressful. It'll start flowing to you. The things you want will start chasing you rather than the other way around. Okay, so we're going to get started with that little prayer, affirmation, and then we'll have the updates. But first of all, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch recordings. We understand that 7 p.m. London time isn't ideal for everybody in every part of the world. And so all of these sessions are recorded and available in YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, our Facebook page. Okay. So the people that we have in live, we've got a few now that have put their names in the comment section. And it's nice when you do that and you put in the country you're from as well, so people can see that we are truly the United States of the world. We are in all 5 continents, most countries. Okay, we have Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland, Mary from Chicago, USA, Peter from Cameroon in Africa, Lewis from Portugal, Lisbon, Brandon from Oregon, USA, Norman from Doncaster, England, all in one channel from somewhere. We got Alexis from Rwanda, Bozina from Edinburgh, Scotland, Richard from Devon in England, Nankiet from Nigeria, Charles from Nigeria, Sam from Nigeria. So we've got a good contingent from Nigeria. We have an awful lot of members in Nigeria. In fact, I think it's probably where we have most of our members. but we have an awful lot also in India and Pakistan. And I think those probably are three most common countries that we have, but we've got people from all over the world, and we are constantly expanding now. Okay, I see we've got Carl in as well from New Zealand. Not sure whereabouts in New Zealand Carl's from. I know we have Andrew that comes in quite often, and he's in Auckland, but I'm not quite sure whereabouts in New Zealand Carl is, but he's from New Zealand. Okay, so let's get started now with that little prayer, that affirmation, then I'll bring you up to date with where we are. And I'm happy with where we are. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and bless each member that they may, through that love, find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And a little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And we got Andrew in from, just talking about Andrew in from New Zealand, Auckland. And Carl says, I'm 3 hours north of Andrew in the beautiful Bay of Islands. Okay. So also in North Island, but going a little bit further north into the warmer parts of a beautiful country. I've never been there. We've got a lot of friends there, but I haven't actually ever been to New Zealand. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester in England, and I have been there. That's where the area I was born. Okay, so I'm originally from the Manchester area. Right. What have we got for you? What have we got for you? The big thing now is that the emails are working. I've been testing them pretty much all day. They have been working since late morning, but I wanted to make sure, and I've been doing various tests and things, and everything seems to be good now, as it should be on the emails. And what that means is we can now start marketing. We can now start releasing traffic, so that when people arrive, they can actually join properly. You know, they can register, get the verification email, verify it, and get in there. So so that very, very important. I am still waiting to get the contracts confirmed for the software developers for the recruiting tool. I've got 2 of them that are supposed to have been submitting their contracts, and I would have picked, I pretty much know which one I would pick, but so far neither of them have done anything in it. So there's not a lot we can do about that. I can chase them up. That is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping they'd be started and getting into things really already by now. Hopefully I can get it sorted out with one of them tomorrow. the quicker they do the job, the quicker they'll get paid. They will have stage payments, but it's just getting them started on it. Okay. The Easy Business, no, not what do we call it now? Easy Team Builder. Vachal has been having a bit of difficulty with the compression side of the matrix. He's never worked with matrices before. He didn't really understand how they worked. I spent quite a bit of time explaining what a matrix is and how it works, and also on the effects of somebody dropping out of the matrix and compression is moving all up. And he's struggling a bit with that. So Devian is going to get on that with him tomorrow and help him. Also, I want both of them on my meeting tomorrow at 11 o'clock with the games people. I'm hoping we can get that Fun Miracles project off the ground finally. So it's going to be a big day tomorrow, big morning tomorrow. We'll see what we can get done. Excuse me. See, we've got an Andy Pablo in from the Philippines. Hi there. Early morning, 2 a.m. there, yeah. We've got Eric in from Quebec in Canada. So things are working and we are moving forward, and we've fixed a lot of things. We have made a few changes in the way that things work to make it easier and better. It shouldn't be too long before we can get that Easy Team Builder launched, I think. We probably won't have the recruiting tool in there for a couple of weeks, but it'll give you a chance to recruit in the normal way. Just tell people about it, and anybody that is into making money online, you know, really, it's a no-brainer for them. People will be jumping at it in the not too distant future. It'd be great for anybody that's building a team in any organization. And of course, it will generate its own income. So I'm really looking forward to getting that going. And I don't think, as I say, it should take too long. I'm hoping we can get it into pre-launch next week. The pre-launch period is only so that our existing members can make sure they get the genealogy right, they don't miss out on anything. And we'll be rocking and rolling, hopefully. I have also been paying more refunds on the secondary staking. Got quite a lot of them done. There is still quite a few to do, but I've done well over half. I've probably done 2/3 of them. In fact, anybody with a username up to P has had their refund. So if your username is from P onwards in the alphabet, then you're still waiting for your refund. But I'll get to it. And where are we? Wednesday today, and we should get it all done by the weekend. Is it possible to add our shareholder plan referral status of their renewal date? Yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, a bit complicated to do. But I agree that it would be advantageous. But the date itself isn't what's important in actual fact. It's how many times they've been through a matrix upgrade, because $10 pays basically for 4 matrix upgrades, regardless of the date. But it was set up in a different way, and the way that it's been changed, it's not easy to see that. And you say, is it possible? Everything is possible. It's just that some things we haven't discovered how to make them possible yet. But it is, and we will get something done for it. But it's getting Rohit in tow to make the changes so that we can do it. It's his coding, and he's not always available. And we've been preoccupied with other aspects of the program, and there is something else in it that I need him to sort out first. But we'll get to it eventually. What you want to do really is just tell everybody to make sure they've always got $10 in their deposit account in ShareHope. And if they do that, they're good to go. They're not going to miss out. So that's the thing to watch. Just watch your deposit account. If you've not got $10 in, get $10 into it. Ideally more, then you don't have to worry about it every time. But if cash is difficult, and I know it is in certain countries, and particularly Philippines, I know isn't a wealthy country, where $10 is quite a lot of money, so you can't just put in $100 like that and say, okay, I'm done, I'm good to go. But if you watch your balance, if you get $10 in there, when it goes to zero, get another $10 in, because when it goes to zero, it's paid you for 4 weeks. So you've got 4 weeks to put that other $10 in. But why wait? Just get it in, and that way you're safe and covered. Just check it every now and again. If it goes to zero, get another $10 in. That is the best solution for you at the moment. But it would be better if we had a specific expiration date there. It's not the easiest thing to do because of the way it's coded, but it is possible, and eventually we'll get to it. But it eventually is, I don't know when. There is something on the commissions that I'm not sure is correct, and I've been trying to get hold of Rohit. He's great when he's around, but he has his other business and everything, and I know he's got health issues in his family, and just getting hold of him. But when we get hold of him and he does things, he's very efficient and good. But it's just getting hold of him. But I need to sort out that thing on the commission. It might be okay, but I've got a feeling that there is a bit of an error in the logic that would affect a very, very tiny percentage of people. But it needs sorting out. One way or the other, I need to be proved that I'm wrong, or it needs getting corrected. And there are lots of other things as well that I want done in the ShareHope. Some of the information that you have, other information apart from the expiration date, clarification in the way that you can view different aspects. It is something that we will continue to work on until I'm happy with the members area. It might take a long time. I apologise. Okay. Sam says, I have registered there, but I was told that I cannot register again, and I am registered for the very first time. You don't need to register in the ShareHope program. You're already in it. You can't register again. It won't accept you unless you open a new account, and that's not allowed. Every member of We Share Abundance is automatically in the ShareHope program. All you've got to do is log in, and you use your We Share Abundance username, not your email like you used to log into We Share Abundance, but your username in We Share Abundance and the same password, and you just log in. You don't need to register. If you try and register, it'll only take you to the We Share Abundance registration page anyway. So you can't register again. You don't need to register again. Just go and log in. We Share Abundance username, not email, and the same password as you use for We Share Abundance. I'm talking about a link that you sent in your Gmail. If you're already a member, why are you using a link in the email? That is for people that aren't members. I also send it to your internal message. The idea when I send it to your internal messaging system is for you to be able to take that content and use it if you choose. You can modify it to your heart's content. One thing you must do, of course, is change the affiliate link in there. Make sure you remove Frammy and put in whatever your username is. If you're going to use that, so that's why it goes out. If you're on a mailing list and you're already in the program, so then you don't use the link. The link is there for people that aren't members. Okay, so We Share Abundance members, you just log in. Okay, numbers. I've got some numbers for you. We have an increase of 171 in the 777 plan to 26,114. It would be up a lot more if we had more funds more quickly. It depends on the funds coming through to be able to allocate more of those assisted positions. So it's all tied in together. No money in the bank, we can't give assisted positions away. If people are relying on the assisted positions all the time instead of just bringing people in, it's going down the passive route. The more passive people we have, the longer it'll take. The more you work your account personally, the faster you will make money. And it's the same with any business. You always need sales. We can't just pick money out of thin air and use it. We have to make the sales so that there is a commission paid. We have to store part of that commission that's paid over a period of time and put it in the bank. Whatever is in the bank, we can then use for the assisted positions. But the more people that are active, the more money goes into the bank, the faster it moves for everybody. The more people that sit back and say, oh, it's taking a long time, then it'll take even longer because you're not doing anything. The more people that do a little bit, the faster it'll move for everyone. Okay, so it's up to 26,114. We have an increase of 9 in our registered members, a net increase to 50,176. I believe we've now turned back on the removal of people that don't verify their email. They'll be given a chance, and there will be emails going out to, excuse me again, to encourage them to verify their email. I have a test account I set up. I've had 2 emails asking me to verify my account today. So I've not verified it. I'm just waiting to see what happens. And eventually it'll delete that account because I have no intent, but I want to check the emails, okay? So that is all working. We have an increase of 15 in our active member count to 3,563. It's going up, but it's slow. But they say one at a time's good fishing, you know. I think we're averaging more than 10 a day, so it's like 300 a month. We should be doing like 3,000 a month in active members, really, but 300 a month is where we're starting at the moment. And then 3,000, we should be doing 30,000, you know. We'll never be satisfied. Okay. We have an increase of 1 in the paid members of the ShareHope plan to 535. Once again, that is going slowly, but we'll see what happens. In fact, I took these numbers out a while back. Let me just see if there's any more happen, because it was before I sent out my email today. Just out of curiosity, let me have a look and see if anything has happened there. No. Okay, so it is 535. It's an increase of 1 in the last 24 hours. Multiply reason, no change in the membership base. We did log in. We got about 70 cents, something like that, to take us into the next dollar. We've now got 10,565 in the bonus pool there. Okay. No questions. Have I got anything else to cover? Oh yeah, that free program, what's it called? Bezillion or something like that. I went to make a withdrawal, and you've got to jump through a few hoops, which for most people wouldn't be too bad, because, you know, if you've referred like 10 people, you've got to have sent a message to each person, and you've got to have done a broadcast 2 a week, which is easy. It's just clicking a button, basically. And I'm pretty good on all of it, except for sending an email to everybody, because it appears I can't find a way that you can do it as a bulk thing. You've got to do it individually. And we've introduced a lot of people, so I'm going to try and, well, I'm going to stop referring people. I'm going to pick somebody out and give it all to them or something. I can't do a rotator; it's too much trouble for what it is. But let me find it. So eventually, I'll be able to send a message to them all. Where is it? Sign me out. I've got these. Pick an image with cars in it thing. and then you pick them and they bring you another one up. I got there. And I have referred like 200 people or something. I don't know where it showed. Yeah, here it is. 211 members, 10 of them not upgraded. I don't know why. It's only clicking a button when you log in. They pay for it. So I've got 211 messages I've got to send before I can make a withdrawal. It's showing my income as $50. I don't know why it's showing $50. I don't think that is. Oh, just a minute. That's level 1. That is if all those people renew, that would give me an income of $50 a month just from level 1. It can be quite powerful, but if you've got a, for most of you, you won't have referred 200 people. So just keeping on top of sending a welcome message to them, which you can do just by clicking on them, and then it says send them a message. But it'll take me a while, if I do like 5 minutes a day on it or something. As long as I stop referring people, get that link changed to somebody else's link, then I'll be able to get through them all and get it sorted out. And then we'll be able to test whether the withdrawal is actually possible. It seems to be, from what I can see from other people. You've got to have a minimum of $5 in income, and have messaged your people once and then send a broadcast. The broadcast is easy. That is very simple. You just say hi everybody and click the button. You've got to send two a week, and you can only send one a day. So, and basically then you can withdraw. So we'll be able to test it once I have communicated with everybody. But as I say, I'm going to change the link. I don't want any more people in there. It would be nice to do a rotator, but it's just too much trouble to set it all up. So it won't be happening. I may just randomly pick people and change the link now and again or something like that. I'm not sure I can see people's referral links even. I don't know. I'll have a look at it anyway, but I'm going to try and make sure that we don't refer any more people into We Share Abundance account, so that I can eventually message them all and then get the withdrawal. It's not a lot anyway. It's only $20 at the moment, but it can be significant recurring income. It's only $1 a month from everybody, but I think you get 25% on level 1. So if you've got 200 people like we have, it's it's $50 a month. Not a fortune, but it all helps. It goes into the kitty for We Share Abundance. Okay, so that's that program. I don't know what else we've got going. I am more concerned about getting all our programs working, getting the marketing going for the cash cow people, so that we've got some data that we can provide for you, give you some idea of what you can expect if you do some advertising. If we find something that is particularly successful, we can run a co-op on it, help people that way, and just get everything moving along a bit more quickly. The marketing done, of course, by admin will not go into ShareHope, into We Share Abundance coffers. It's all going for the cash cow members that they will get all the sign-ups and commissions and things that are generated, but we'll have the benefit of the numbers. And of course, the growth anyway benefits everybody. That's the way it's all set up. Okay, any more for any more? I don't think so. I've got no questions. I am thrilled that we've got finally that email situation sorted out. We have to check on whether all the cron jobs are running correctly. I know some of them are, but apparently some of them don't always. So we'll be looking at that and getting that sorted out as well. But we will be on top of it. We'll run anything manually. We have a bit of software now that just lets us know if they've been run, and if they haven't, then we can manually do it. But it should all work. Should. It should all work. Okay. That's it. No more questions. So that's it from me for today. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, bring happiness into your life. Go out, share love and abundance. Be of loving service to others. Your cup of happiness will be overflowing, and so will your bank account. Okay? God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, as I said. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. Come on, sing you later, alligator.